Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how y'all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. We're just going to continue our push into the Soviet Union here. We do have to keep an eye on the status of the Western Front because in the last episode the Americans did join in the war. They joined the Allies and have landed a significant number of troops over here. Apologies about that. They have landed a significant number of troops, so we do have to keep an eye on that. And yeah, the sooner we can deal with the Soviet threat, the better. But as we noticed, in this war, they're 22% towards capitulation. It's going to take quite a bit for the Soviets to capitulate, but I think for the most part we should be able to wear them down, because we have started to make quite significant pushes into their territory. Now, in terms of war contribution, we will have quite a significant amount of potential to grab stuff, because we have contributed 17% to the war effort. The Germans obviously have contributed the most, Japanese 4%, and everyone else is on a big fat 0. So we should be in a good position to grab quite a bit of territory when it comes to peace dealing out of it. But we were stuck on this river just to the east of Kiev at the start of the last episode, and then for some reason things just started moving, and we have taken quite a nice chunk of land the other side of it. We are coming up to another river crossing, but it's not a large river, so we should be able to push across it quite, I wouldn't say easily enough, but efficiently enough. And yeah, just keep grabbing victory points, resources, factories, and just keep slowly plugging along. I know I'm sending some troops over here to do a little push to Sevastopol, and hopefully, depending on if they meet much resistance, I might keep this small number of units and have them push down to here and grab some territory along here, maybe clean this whole bottom section up depending on what the Soviet defenses look like. And once I am keen to make a push towards Moscow. Is it possible? I'm not sure. Maybe if we get more medium tank divisions out, that might make it a feasible prospect. But until then, we're just going to hit play and keep watching stuff happen. So we're still pushing. We're about to take Rostov, or we're attempting to take Rostov, I should say. We have taken this city, whatever way you want to pronounce that, Voroshilfograd. I'm sorry for butchering that language, but, you know, it's a silly word. And I'm pretty sure the army I've sent here, I have made... what army have... it's this army I'm sending over. Or defense forces that we sort of... I would like to sort of just keep them planted about, just doing what they need to do from time to time. So this push here seems to be stalling out. So on that front, I'm going to halt. Let everyone get into position. Just to make sure everyone is in position. That's control-click that front line or that objective. And make sure everyone's assigned to it. And in this one, everything seems to be going okay. Still greens popping up. And we did take that successfully, pushing into this territory, just slowly pushing everyone back, which is fantastic. So in terms of what else, let's unfulfilled import requests. Yes, we are going to start taking quite a hit because of some shift in allegiances. Means the resources we were importing have... no longer willing to import it. Unread coastal convoy raider battle results, it's fine. Low manpower, you're right there. Insufficient resources, I am well aware. No template for the mechanized equipment that we're producing, and we're in those two wars. Research wise, everything is coming along. We get our 5th research slot very shortly, in about 14 days, and that should enable us to very quickly start powering through the research. So again, we'll stay on speed 3 here for now. This plan is still like full steam ahead. I mean, plan value is 10%, but, you know, we're pushing, and it's not a negative plan. That's what I have to keep telling myself. Supplies are an issue, but once again, It's always going to be an issue. So we want to get all the infrastructure up. I'm pretty sure all that infrastructure is damaged in the territories that we're claiming. And the sooner they're repaired, the better. Simple as. So we had temporarily... Hold on, unless we got some research here. What shall we grab? To be honest, I want to do this purely because we do have that problem, that slight problem, with the trade and resources and all that lovely stuff. And we want to just make whatever we're grabbing as efficient as possible. And efficient. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yes, we had changed our plans yesterday to push down here instead, to grab certain resources as quickly as possible, but we're going to... we changed our mind halfway through and we decided to continue back towards Stalingrad, and that's what we're going to keep doing. We have to be careful that the Soviets don't start pushing in too badly here. It depends on how many, for how long the Soviets or the Germans keep troops on our border. Because once that stops, then things could change quite significantly. Lads, how about you do that? That'd be great. Can you not get over here? So if you can't get over here, it's not a concern, it's just annoying. And you're still pushing. Yes and yes. Okay, and once this is done, let's see you. Can you? Yeah, you can attack over the water, which is interesting. Right, so let's grab this army and get you to just push over here, take this beachhead or chunk of land, and then we'll reconsider what we're doing, give you a proper front and objective, maybe grab this by going across this crossing. But I think for now, grabbing Sevastopol and just controlling this chunk of land would be great. So let's pause a second. Let's give you a front line of there and an offensive line of offensive line, please, of there, and you just go with your plan. You can be aggressive. We are severely dropping manpower, but that's probably because of our constant pushing here. So the War College is done. Done and done. So, what to do next? To be honest, I'm going to do the arms exports and gain production efficiency growth. So whatever we are producing is just produced a wee bit faster and a wee bit quicker. We have free military factories apparently, so that's always fun. Medium tanks. Apologies about that again. Medium tanks, yeah, we're up to like 10 a day, but they're using up so many resources. It's crazy. We're creating one tank a week, one light tank, which is fine as well. What do we want to put this into? We have 5 free military factories. Oof. If we 2 to that, well, it was 3 I ended up putting there. 1 there and 1 there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do there. There we go. That's fine. Now we have extra research slot, which is going to come in super handy. It's October 41. There was something. You know what? Let's grab that. The sooner we get those weapon upgrades, the better. Start producing. It's good for everyone. Our manpower is going to start causing massive problems. I don't really want to scrape the barrel, but it might have to be done. Why is your front line? Where's your front line? Ah, okay. So if we go to this, edit. Can we not edit? No, it's delete. Edit mode. I want to grab you, bring you down to maybe there. Yeah, that seems a bit better. And this one, I don't know what happened to you, but you can go there and there maybe? Okay, so that'll have messed things up a little bit. But I think we can live with it. Again, we're just walking across this territory. It's all empty, unclaimed, no defenses. Insignificant cavalry here. So, yeah. You know what? You can halt for now. Let's get troops back into position. Which would be great. And we'll take it from there. Maybe let supplies build up again. I know it gives the Russians a chance to sort of regroup, but they're going to be doing little counterattacks, so they won't be able to get entrenchment or planning bonus or anything like that. We are so close to Stalingrad, it's crazy. It's annoying that, especially with our manpower is like falling through the floor. There we go. Field hospital. Thank you very much. 302 days. It's not really... don't want a maintenance company. Logistics. It does help with minimize waste. So supply, basically, it helps with. Engineering would help in some areas. We could get the second level of military police, but again, none of those things I think are necessary right now. Don't care for mechanized 2. Tanks I think are fine for now. Everything's okay there. Land doctrines being researched. Could look at some air stuff again, but again, not really my priority. Interesting. We'll get the next level of support stuff. Again, our army at the minute is primarily on the ground, so I think it is important that we remember that and try and give our troops the best possible chance in terms of just overall resources and all that lovely stuff. So we are making a decent push here. We need a new front for these guys, or a new offensive line, which will be there. You can go be a bit more say considerate of your tactical choices, but again, this should be pretty easy. It's basically cavalry units that we are up against, and you know what, that's okay. Now let's take a wee look at our air situation. We can move you to there. I know it's over capacity, but that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to want you to fly over that, and all the exact same missions. Lovely jubbly. Ugh. Move. Minus 50. Set limit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Why? Ah. That's why. Fire them over. Numbers. No, I want them all. That's mine. Not set limit. Okay. Cannot create air wing. Not enough service manpower for... Ah, shit. Okay, that's definitely... Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's going to be an issue. It's a massive issue. Last time I played as the Bohemian Empire in my spare time, never reached 0 manpower. This is going to be an interesting It's just going to be interesting moving forward to see how this is going to play out. They're basically home defense stuff like we have in our home guard, so pretty ineffectual in terms of actual fighting proper infantry. Good at keeping the peace and fending off naval invasions, but in hand-to-hand combat, proper combat, not great. So hopefully this should push pretty quickly. And in terms of this guy's plan, is it still at 10%, 20%? Division still preparing 20%. Ooh. Go. I know we have no manpower. Just let me do what I want to do. We'll push until we start to stagnate, because again our losses aren't being replaced. And then what we have we hold. To coin, not coin a phrase, but to steal a phrase from Big Stalin himself. Me and Joe go way back, so he doesn't mind me calling him, you know, Big Stalin, or whatever name it was I called him. Can't really remember. I knew this water crossing was going to cause issues, but I was really hoping they would cross a wee bit quicker than that. Haven't had any warnings of naval invasions lately, so that's always a good thing. We are starting to encircle these guys. I just hope the Germans, you know, the Germans are making pushes. That is good to see. And they're holding in the west, which is also very good to see. Italy is kicking ass in North Africa. So that's fantastic. Japan's just doing what Japan does. They're pushing in against the Soviets as well, because the Soviets, for the most part, aren't doing great. And the States are being the States. Still haven't crossed here. So, apologies. Temporarily, I'm going to go to speed 5. I know it's kind of crazy with the big battles going on, but I kind of want to see if this makes any progress anytime soon. Because once we make this crossing, then there's a few things we can do. Even just with 5 divisions over here, there's quite a bit we can do. So we're still pushing. Lots of greens. We're defending over here, okay. You know what? Your plan is a go, so you push as well. And if we can just keep the Soviets on the back foot, I think, you know, our manpower issues should... See, we're taking more territory, so we have more people that we can potentially recruit. And I think that once we break the main Soviet defenses here, which I think we have for the most part, because we are just slowly but surely just making quite a significant progress. We have to be wary of these guys. They've been left behind, but they can just cause a... They can be a pain if we don't keep an eye on them. We're nearly won this one. And the game is starting to get a wee bit laggy, but it does as you keep going. We've got air wings and no mission assigned. Oh, okay. Yeah, we want you to go over there. You don't have missions. Is it shift to multi-click? You know, just... Oh, these are the ones... These are... They don't have missions. Let's see. You can go that way and do that stuff. Lovely. I know it's splitting our air forces, but I think it should be okay. Again, we're just pushing and pushing and pushing. So near Stalingrad. I can taste it. I can taste it. And how is this? We have made it to the other side. Our forces should just automatically kick ass over here, which is great. We will start to come up against proper infantry soon, but I think we should be okay. Let's see now. Let's shift click. And then you can come swing round. You can go there. And then we can do a multi-pronged attack on this guy. Or not. Okay, you can go there now. Whoops. No, I want you to attack there. You attack there. So that should get him. And then you can come back up round. That's fine. Should be back down to speed 3 actually, because it's a bit too fast to be doing these sort of small maneuvers. Have we got any other... We've got some Italian troops down here, which is always fun. Italians are always up for a bit of crack. So... Oh. Very much pushing quite significantly now. Stagnating here a little bit. Yeah, your plan is not great. So let's halt you. Supply is not great over there. But you, sir, for the most part, are still making significant progress. We could probably do with shortening your front so we can concentrate more on... You know what, let's delete that. And let's edit and bring you down to there. And we probably don't need that all the way over there. So let's just shorten it a little bit. What if we do a multi-pronged push here? We might be able to swing this round. Not sure. No, it's not going to work. But you... it's not what I wanted to happen, but... could we push these guys out before they get reinforced? Or who's going to get in here first now? That's the question. Come on. Let us take it. Let us take it. There we go. So arms exports has been completed. We're going to just go straight on to export subsidies. And... it might be worth splitting this army up. I mean the big 41 army. Splitting up into maybe 3 smaller armies. One to hold this front, one to push and concentrate on Stalingrad, and one maybe to push down and join up with this one. I think that is probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, our initial objective of capturing the Stalingrad is we're literally like 2 provinces away from it. I know it's not as simple as 2 provinces, regions or whatnot, but we're pretty close. We're making quite a bit of inroads. How are the Soviets holding up? 35% towards capitulation, and they only control 73% of victory points. We are pushing in massively, taking good chunks of territory. The Germans seem to be making quite a bit of progress, and I think the Japanese are making, I wouldn't say significant progress, but progress nonetheless. However, the Germans are getting pushed back massively over here. So much so that, you know, Belgium exists again, so does the Netherlands, so does... Well, actually, now this is actually German territory that's controlled by the United Kingdom. And they're not far away from touching our borders. Yeah, this could get interesting and ugly very, 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 very quickly. But all that lovely stuff's going to have to wait till the next episode, folks, because this one is over. So please, 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 please go away until next time. Good luck and goodbye.